Welcome to Ausable Valley Disc Golf. Today we have a special guest with us. We have my daughter Christina. We're playing Hanson Hills layout, Blue 2A, hole 1, 230 feet, par 3. I have the pad and I got to throw a little anhyzer. I tried to throw a buzz up there, and at the very end it ended up hyzer now.
And this is Christina's first shot of the day.
A little low.
Skip. Yes. Oh.
And here I'm trying to throw Raptor. I'm going skip shot. It ended up a little bit short. Not too bad for what I was looking at though. We do apologize for the chainsaw in the back. It seems like it's been a while since we've had one of those.
Yeah. There's my daughter doing a nice little layup, and here's me from a nice distance putt. I ended up just a little left. Left myself a little small little tester to start the day. But I made her.
And
I'm trying to figure out what this is.
It's going to be an ongoing theme, I have a feeling.
yes, on to hole 2, 173 feet.
37.
137 feet, sorry. And it's a par 3.
Yep. It's a nice little clean shot by my daughter, straight up the middle. And
Little early release from me there.
I'm not trying to play to that.
But
bang!
I'd make a nice putt.
And then I have a putt. I didn't want to get big putted, so I make mine. And
Doesn't matter where you
Christina
throw it
makes
on this
hers
hole.
to,
Did a little park job there.
yeah. Hole 3. This one's kind of straight ahead and dog legs a little to the right. You have to get around the big old root system down there, and I do all right.
Another little low release, but
Very
still
good.
not a bad shot.
Yeah.
And at this point, I was actually still fairly confident with my forehand, although that one I turned over and ended up in an iffy position.
Yeah, I was trying to get my daughter to throw a
Worked out
forehand at
anyway.
that big tree at the end, and she ended up hitting the first available, but she got an okay kick,
Good run.
and left her out in the fairway. She should have a look at 3. There's her 3, bang. There's my 3, bang.
And I nearly missed that one as well.
Yeah.
Hole 4, 260 feet, par 3. Slight dog leg to the left.
Yeah, I got to throw an anhyzer up and over the trees, and I'm hoping
you're
as soon
gonna
as
get
it
away
gets
with
over
it,
the
though?
trees that it flexes out and heads towards the basket, but it didn't flex out as much as I'd like.
Yeah, and I feel like that was an early release from Christina there.
Yeah. You had a pretty good shot, but you hit that first tree right there in that gap. If you missed that one, you probably were parked.
Probably, yeah. As far as distance goes, that was actually a pretty decent forehand, but definitely not in the position that you wanted off of it.
Right. Yeah, and you had a pretty good run. And I'm just trying to lay it up under the low ceiling here, and I ended up getting close enough to make a nice little par putt.
I think at this point in our season, we didn't establish the motto of "we don't lay up."
Yeah, it was still pretty early, and I was looking to get a pretty decent score. Hole 5, 253 feet, par 3. This one is straight ahead, and then it curls a little bit to the right.
Oh, flip flat.
Later on in the year, there becomes a sand trap, but right now it's just like a giant water hole, which we played as casual. And Alex kind of flirts with it right now. This is my daughter's throw, and from white, she ended up getting an ace from there a year or so ago.
Oh, my biggest.
There she goes. She puts one up against the pole.
And there you can kind of see that they've already marked out where the sand trap would have been.
Sally, that I knew it.
Yeah, I just missed my little par putt. Ended up giving me my first bogey of the round.
On to hole 6, 345 feet, par 3, pretty much dead straight.
Flip a little more.
And it did not flip.
Not straight into that tree. And here's Christina doing her Nate Sexton flip. And then she throws a pretty good drive. She just hung it a little bit too inside and caught the same tree Alex did. And I throw one that flirts with that tree, but it sneaks around it and I get some distance.
Bullshit.
Christina with her forehand. And it's actually a pretty good forehand. It got some pretty good distance.
Yeah. Christina doesn't really throw forehands all that often, and she's kind of learning how to do them this year. So,
yep.
With as much progress as she's made, that was really decent.
Well, you finally threw that shot correctly.
Yeah.
And there, I almost have nothing, so I have to do this big old anti-flex putt, and I just didn't get it far enough out.
Yeah.
Over the top.
Christina just outside her range. And here's Alex playing his tennis golf.
And another air ball. And 3 worst words in golf is, you're still up.
Yeah. Here I am ready to tap in for my par. Christina with her drop in. Hole 7, 580-foot par 4. Longest hole on the course, but there's nothing in the way. So it's really just a grip and rip.
Yeah, the only OB comes in pretty much on your upshot. But it is along the entire left side of the hole.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have next level power, your drive is not going to mess with the OB.
No, unless you release it so early that it's...
Even still, I mean, it's still 500 foot to the rope, minimum. And here's my daughter with another good throw. She's playing very well. I mean, considering, many people don't know this, but at the time she's 5 months pregnant, so
Get back over it.
she loves to still get out there and throw.
Nice
And
shot.
as long as her body was letting her, she's going to go out there and throw.
There I'm going captain's raptor. I didn't get it wide enough at all.
Yeah, lucky it spiked because you were kind of heading towards the out of bounds if it would have gotten any kind of skip.
Get it.
And she scares the basket. And this one, it caught everything but the bottom of the jar. It just
Yeah.
a microcosm of everything that's going on for this round.
Hole 8, 390 feet, par 3. Goes out, and it's just to the left
Get
the
through it.
entire way, pretty much.
Yeah. The far left is OB, so if you, from someone like myself, grip locks it, or an early release with a bad skip for someone that's right-handed like Alex, you can flirt with it. But for the most part, it's your upshot again, almost like hole 7 is when you have to worry about it.
Great grip there.
Yeah, she ended up hitting a pile of logs that kind of stopped her shot. So, but she threw it further than I did. I mean, granted, I caught some trees, but
Nice shot.
still.
Nice shot.
And then I throw that shot right there, and I ended up hitting the post on about my 3rd skip, so it was perfect.
She was definitely not happy with that, and I believe that's where my drive ended up.
Yeah,
And
that's where your
putting
putt.
woes continue.
That's where your putt ended up. And Christina had a little bit of a low ceiling. She tried to get at it, and it just didn't work. I tap in par. Hole 9, 260 feet, par 3. You have a few different options here. You can go in between the 2 trees, like Alex is doing, which what I try to do, or you can go far left and hope for something to skip. Christina puts a good rip on one. She gets one down there for her. And again, I kind of early spiked roller whatnot, and I ain't getting any distance, but just a couple up putts up and close. And
another one low for me.
Yeah.
Coming forward, I have to capitalize on those.
Yeah.
But hole 10, 308 feet, par 3. This one is a very tight gap to hit.
Yeah, it's tight and it's technical.
Nice
You have several different lanes, but there's also a lot of trees that could gobble up your disc if you don't hit it.
Oh.
Yeah, you put an amazing rip on that passion. You ended up going like
long,
40-something long.
Nice shot.
And I have to try to go up. I was either I couldn't decide to go up and over them pines or underneath them and through them. And
yeah, and as you can see there from those pines, you look like you have a lane, but there's really not much there. Pulled the trick out of your dad's bag.
Hole 11, 320 feet, par 3. This is a grip and rip kind of throw that fades a little bit to the right for myself. Right-handers, you know, they have a little bit more in the way. Alex didn't gain any height. Christina tries to try this back route, which she throws a really good shot, but it stabled up at the end and got her under some trees.
A little patent pending stance. I have to try and throw it over this group of pine trees and hope for the best, which...
Oh, you actually did.
Yeah, I was trying to tell my daughter to actually throw a little higher and to aim for that tree. And she threw it lower and actually hit it. And I was like, well,
get down.
Okay. Yeah, this is where my drive landed and ended up just sallying it, not enough on it. And this is pretty much the unraveling of your round.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. High.
Yeah.
Finally go in. On to hole 12. 245 feet. Dead straight down the hill.
Yeah, I throw a pretty good shot. A little higher and it would have scared the basket. But instead it skipped and went right under the basket. Left me like 5 feet.
A little bit of a grip lock there, but
yeah, it's pretty tight. You know, if you don't throw straight, you'll be in trouble. And she executes a really good Anheuser to get it over towards the basket.
Get there. Ooh.
She makes a nice little tap in. That's where my drive landed. And she tries to distract me. Yeah. Hole 13, 290 feet, par 3. This one it's kind of a throw and pray you get through the tree line. If you're left-handed, right-handed, there's a small gap on the right-hand side, which Christina actually throws pretty good, a little lower, and she would have been right there, but she ended up getting a little too much air on it.
Yeah, mine was just low and it kept drifting to the right. I didn't want it to. And by the time it hit the ground, it kind of did a little cut roll type thing.
Yeah. Nice little upshot. I kind of have to weave around through these trees and throw a nice little forehand, which ends up getting a lot more skip than I wanted for a little upshot, and left me a little bit of a tester.
Good little up shot there from Christina.
Yeah.
But left the putt a little high.
Yeah. I got pretty lucky and made my putt.
On to hole 14, 261 feet, par 3. Another one pretty much dead straight, tight, technical.
Yeah, and I throw my little more understable Undertaker, and it ended up going right by the basket.
I'm trying to go buzz here. Early release it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Christina throws a pretty good shot, but I believe she hit either a tree or a stump. I can't remember. She hit something and ended up making it so her disc didn't go all the way.
Get down.
And as you can hear, I'm kind of frustrated with how my putting's been during this round, so it's...
Yeah. Hole 15, 292 feet, par 3. Again, there's another couple lines that you can go. I left mine out a little wide right. I try to do a flex line. I feel like that's more open, but if you want to go straight at it, you can.
Yeah, it's definitely a more difficult shot going straight at it, but...
That's a pretty good throw.
Yeah. And that open area really works well for a right-handed hyzer.
Yeah.
This is where Christina landed. She has a nice little upshot. She left it a little shorter than she wanted, so she left herself a tester.
Good run from there.
And I didn't quite get the flex that I wanted, so I'm a little bit long and ended up missing my putt. Christina ended up, her tester, she couldn't make.
Actually made one from 15 foot in this video. Wow.
Yeah.
On to hole 16. 248 feet, par 3. Hooks over to the right side there.
Yeah, I put a pretty good move on it. I actually threw it a little further left than I wanted. I tried to go on the right side of that tree that I went left of. Instead I went left, and it still turned out pretty good for me. Christina, again, threw hers a little low. She seemed to have either a little high or a little low on her release. Here's her upshot. She just misses that tree, but she collects the trees that are just guarding, and she has a little pitch out forehand to try to get her four.
Another miss there. Just airballing the putts. Caught a chain, but...
Yeah, here's my birdie putt. Hole 17, 325 foot par 3. This one is really a sharp dog leg to the right. I try to go at that tree right in the center and then cut in front of it and around. Some people with really big arms will try to cut the corner, going up and over the pines. Some try a flex line, and some try a roller.
That I've never thrown before.
Yeah, and I've never seen anybody be that close to out of bounds when on this pin placement.
Listen, my round was bad. I needed to try something.
Exactly. Christina throws a beautiful shot.
Yes.
Her and them Anheuser shots like that, I've seen her make so many of those, and they're absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Ooh, good run.
At least I drew metal that time.
Yeah.
But it's another bogey for me. Frustration. Hole 18, 350 feet, par 3. Double Mando.
Double Mando. I throw one and I get it right down the center.
Yeah.
Basically, all I can ask for, just straight out there, about 3/4 of the way down. Christina, on the other hand, misses the Mando. We were nice enough to let her play the throw, but we just added a stroke.
Oh, God!
Alex, on the other hand,
Hits the Mando.
hits the Mando.
So I didn't make it or miss it.
Yeah. But then he goes and throws this gem that almost goes in.
That would have been
Nice
probably
call.
the sickest birdie ever.
Yeah. So Christina's actually shooting for 3 right there, and she almost makes hers. That would have been a sick par. And me, I tried to run it, and I end up leaving myself a little bit too much meat on this bone, and my very last hole eats me again. For some reason, last hole, 75% of the time I'm ending it with a bogey. I do not know why.
Yeah. That'll do it for this round, though. All told, I shot like garbage.
Yeah. You shot a +10. Christina shot a +8. I shot a -3. So, I mean, I can tell you shot like garbage. I mean, you let a 5-month-old pregnant fiance beat you down, so that's never good. But what can you do? I mean, everybody has those bad rounds. All you got to do is battle through, and next time, hopefully, improve.
Yeah. This course is probably my favorite layout of the course.
Right. I would give this course about a 4.0, maybe 4.2. It's somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Depending on your skill level.
Look, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.